witches, blessed be. This is White Raven over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. How are you, witches? Welcome to another Monday. Welcome to the Witch's Lair. Very happy to have you here today. If you're new, I welcome you. My name is White Raven, and I am here to teach you magic. Witchcraft, what it is to be a witch from my perspective, because the map of the world is different for everybody. So I welcome you, witch, to the Witch's Lair. Witches, today I have a really cool spell for you guys. I'm going to teach you a few things, and I really hope you enjoy this video as much as I enjoy learning all this and preparing this video for you guys. Witches, before I continue with this spell, I would like to address something that I see very commonly and frequently in some of the comments of the videos that I post here in YouTube. I'm going to give you an example of a question that somebody posted the other day. White Raven, I would love to hear stories and results from any of you who may have tried this spell. Which is many of the hexes and curses that we perform against other people are hexes and curses that we're not going to know if they worked or not. I mean, if you are sending nightmares to an enemy, you're never going to know if that enemy is having nightmares or not. Many times we don't know. It's just a part of witchcraft. If you send a curse to somebody that is far away from you, chances are that you're not going to know if the spell is working or not. When we do a curse or any good spell, we do it with the trust that is going to work. You're going to trust that is going to yield the results that you want rather than just focusing in the success rate, because you're never going to know this. And also, witches, remember that just because you do a spell, that does not mean that that spell automatically has to work. You know, circumstances are different for everybody. It is not a matter of the success rate on a spell. What is important is that you empower yourself and you do what you gotta do for your circumstances. If you have to wait for other people to tell you this worked for me, then maybe, just maybe, magic is not something for you. Because trust me when I tell you, you're not going to know all the time if a spell is working for you or not. When you throw things out there, again, you do it with the trust that is working. Not to wait to get confirmation every single time that you do a spell. It's just food for thought. It's going to be a lot easier if you get that out of your head and you just do magic. Just do your magic. That's all you have to do. You have what it takes to do it, witch. Never mind if it works for one or the other. What works for this one may not work for this one. So go ahead and do your magic. Enjoy, empower yourself, and do what you gotta do. So today I have a super interesting video for you guys. So cool. I had so much fun learning about this and preparing this video. Today we will be talking about bananas. This is my baby banana plant over here that I had because summer is coming, at least in my side of the world, and it's time for me to plant my banana plant outside because banana plants thrive in the hot weather. Which is, you will be so surprised about all the magical properties and all the magical uses for the banana plant and for the banana. If you live in a tropical area, you'll be very familiar with banana plants. I come from Puerto Rico. For those of you that don't know, Puerto Rico is a very small island in the middle of the Caribbean, and we do have a lot of banana plants all over. My mom, as a matter of fact, has 3 right now, and she has this delicious bananas that are called manzano bananas, like apple bananas, and they're so delicious. If you're from the islands, you probably know what I'm talking about because they're so sweet and delicious. Yeah, so if you grew up in one of the islands, you're probably very familiar with the plants. You probably cook a lot with the leaves and you do a lot of stuff with the banana. But bananas have a lot of magical properties. Now, let me share some curious facts about bananas. Do you know that banana is a berry? And you know the banana plant is considered an herb? Do you know that in Hawaii was once punishable by death if a woman ate a banana? And do you know that in Thailand it's believed that the spirits of the Nang Tani, and I hope I'm not butchering this name, inhabit the banana tree? These are spirits that could be good or evil. Also, in Malaysia, folklore speaks of a malevolent female spirits that inhabit the banana tree. The spirit is called Pontianak. Hopefully, I'm not killing that name either. The Pontianak is a vampire spirit and very bloodthirsty. That's something very, and I'm going to I'm going to link in the description of the video some of this very curious fact about bananas. But do you know that humans and bananas share 50% of our DNA? That is so bizarre. But, you know, I'm going to put all this in the description of the video so you guys can check it out on your own. But now let's talk about some of the magical uses for bananas, which are a lot, witches. You'll be so surprised that something that we have so available, so readily available, is so magical. So listen up. You can use bananas for any spells that have to do with resilience, for any spell that has to do with luck, for any spell that has to do with prosperity and money, for any spell that has to do with spirituality, for any spell that has to do with sexual stamina. Because of the phallic shape of banana, banana is used a lot in sex magic, particularly for guys. Bananas are also great to use in fertility magic, protection for accidents, and also for traveling. Here are some simple spells that you can use banana in. You can use the banana leaves to symbolize money and wealth and prosperity spells. Planting banana plants in your home, in your backyard, in your front yard will bring prosperity and protection to your home. It is said that a woman that gets married under a banana tree will have lots of blessing and good luck. Carry a banana with you to protect yourself from harm and accidents. Because bananas grow upward, they symbolize a connection with the divine. Think about that. If you drive and powder bananas, you can use that powders for spells that have to do with lust and sexual potency. And you can also use the banana as a symbol of the god because of its phallic shape. There you go. Those are some very interesting facts in ways that you can do spells with bananas. I bet you didn't know half of that. So there you go. There's a lot of information out there, and I strongly suggest for you, after you watch this video, you find more information about banana because it's something that you have so readily available and you can use for so many things in magic. Banana. Who knew? And so today, of course, I have a spell for you with the banana. It's not going to be a money spell. It's not going to be a potency, sexy spell. It's going to be a jinx. It's going to be a hex because it's just me. We're talking, you're talking to a white raven. And white raven, you'll find a lot of good spells out there. But I'm going to show you a little hex for somebody that need to go down this slippery slope road. And this delicious hex is from this book from my beloved Starr Casas. This book is called Hoodoo Herbal. And by the way, I did a review on this book some months ago. I'm going to link that in the description of the video. So you can also watch the review on this book. This book is very informative and I highly recommend it, which is, the books that I show here was used because I use them and I recommend with all of you guys. Starr Casas shares 2 spells in here using bananas. She has a positive one, and then she have, a little hex that I'm going to be sharing with you today because why not? It's my type of magic. So this is what we're doing today. This hex, which is to make somebody's ground very slippery. For this person not being able to stand firm. I want this person to stumble throughout his day. That type of people that is always humiliating you, always thinks that they are better than you. That person that has deceived everybody, right? And he gets the credit of everything when in the meantime, you're the one doing all the work. And this person is the one getting all the credit. You know what, witch? This hex is for you. The slippery slope hex with the mighty banana. Without further ado, let's get into the hex. Okay, witches, so the first thing that you need for this spell is going to be a banana. And what I did with this banana was I made a hole and I squish everything out of this banana without breaking the skin of the banana because we want to create a little baggie with this banana, okay? You are going to need a red chili flakes. So make sure you have very hot chili flakes. This is saltpeter, this is something that you will find online. You are going to need the picture of the evildoer. You're going to need a red cord. And last, witches, you want to have the foot tracks of your enemy. And the best way for you to collect the foot track of your enemy is by grabbing a tissue. And whenever you see that person walking, you're going to go after that person and you are going to sweep the floor with the tissue. And you will be collecting the foot tracks of your enemy. And that is, of course, if you have this enemy close by and you're able to do this. If you're not, you must have a tag log. So make sure that at least you have the picture of that evildoer. Now, Starr Casas does not specify if you have to write something down in the picture, if you have to turn a candle on, if you have to do any oils. This is the spell how Starr Casas is sharing in her book. Personally, I am going to put the name of someone in here and I'm going to write what I want in here. Let's get into this. All right, witches, we're going to start stuffing this banana. This is going to be a stuffed banana. It's not going to be clean. It's going to be messy. But you know what? It's satisfying, witches. Be careful with the skin, okay? There's so many people out there that is just so mean. There's a lot of arrogant people over there that live their life making you feel like nothing. And you know what? You got what it takes to get even with these people. All right, so I got the foot track in there. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put the picture of this person in there. Going to put that in there. Next thing we're going to put is the saltpeter. And last, I'm going to put the spicy chilies. This is how she's looking. Slippery slope. You know how in the cartoons you see people falling because they step on banana leaves? And actually, it's a reality. You can really fall when you step a banana leaf or a mango. Same thing. So bad. Well, that's the whole purpose of this spell. Now we're going to grab our red cord. We're going to do a knot. All right, and we are going to wrap the cord around. Finish with another knot. And there you go, witches. This is how your banana should look. You're going to leave this outside in the sun and you're going to let it rot and disintegrate. Once that is completely rot, you're going to grab the red cord and you're going to throw it far away from you or close by where that person's office is, where that person lives, around the person's car, around the person. And that is if you can. If you cannot, then just throw this very far away from you. Which is, you got what it takes to do magic and to get even with evil doers. Wish you the best. That's it, witches. Thank you so very much for being with me yet one more Monday. I love sharing all this magic with you. Remember that I am in Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. Also remember that if you have any questions, email me at layerofthewitch@yahoo.com, which you must keep your message short and precise. I know you want to share the story of your life with me, but I really do not want to know. Just tell me what you need and I'll try to comply. And of course, visit my website, whiteravenandwitcheslayer.com. I have so many awesome, cool things that I have been adding in the past weeks in there that you are going to enjoy. WhiteRavenandWitcheslayer.com. And witches, Starr Casas, check out her books. She has amazing books on hoodoo and conjure. Strongly suggest for you to check out her books. Witches, because you gotta be so very smart. Knowledge is power, but above all, witches, you must stay so very wicked. Bye.